down. First down, Jones. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. 5 yards on the game's first play, second down. The numbers on the ground for Jones last week. 17 carries, 72 yards.
And they love what they've got in him. He's the number 4 rusher in the league right now, so you know that you have to account for him on defense, which means you can play complementary football as well. Throw the play action, get it out to the wide receivers, because they should have some open space, because the defense will key on it.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. The left side completion to Jones. And he is going to have a Jets first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Call it a gain of 7, and it gets him a new set of downs. 35-yard line. On play action, they'll throw. He's going to fire one deep left sideline. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
Well, they certainly came out firing in this one, and while that one was incomplete, I can't imagine that'll be the last shot that they take in this game.
Now a man open down the middle of the field. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 12 yards there and a first down.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
There's a ball thrown right side and complete. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. So from Charger territory now, here's a 1st and 10 down at the 33. They get this to Smith on the jet sweep. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
Well, I sure wouldn't be surprised if we see more of this as this game goes on, because we know they like to use their wideouts either on quick throws or on jet sweeps like what we just saw there. And to say that that one worked well, partner, that's stating the obvious.
Quite the opening drive march they're on right now.
It looks a lot like what we saw in practice prior to the game, doesn't it? You know, because on that last big practice beforehand, you go through your offensive script, you go through your play calling, you go through all the stuff and establish things, and it looks like it's going like clockwork right now for them.
8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on second and short. In trouble, and he'll go down back at the 12. Just not much a quarterback can do there, CD. The pressure was in his face almost instantaneously, led to a very quick sack. Out of the gun now on third down. And I think that one might have been intercepted, but he will be ruled out of bounds. So this will go only as incomplete. The Charger D making things difficult, and it's 4th down. 29-yard attempt. And the 11-year veteran bangs it through. And the Jets hit the board first. It's 3-0. So this offense will head back out there, already in excellent field position thanks to the interception. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And this one caught along the sideline, but they say already out of bounds. Now the throw didn't give them a chance to turn it upfield, and that brings up second down.
I think we can all understand what they're thinking right now. They take over the ball in field goal range after the turnover, so they've got that in their hip pocket. But they've got to go for the end zone and turn this into bigger points. Their thinking is a touchdown is really what they should get from starting here. Getting 3 points at the end of this drive, that would feel disappointing.
All in all, no gain on the play, and it'll bring up third.
No gain on the play. It's 3rd and 10.
Second quarter now from MetLife Stadium. The Jets with the football here. The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on 3rd down. So the pass incomplete in the end zone, but contact and pass interference.
And now where does the ball get placed?
Now at the 1-yard line.
1-yard line. They gave up excellent real estate on that one. That's going to work real.
And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
25-yard line.
Sliding out of the pocket. And his throw is incomplete.
Well, you most certainly don't want to go 3 and out here and give the football right back because your friend, Old Momentum, he's wondering if he should change sidelines about right now. And if you don't convert here, guess what? He's going to make the trek to the opposite side, and all of a sudden, you've got a battle on your hands.
More problems here on 3rd down. They've converted only once so far in this first half.
And you know as well as I do in this league, if you don't win on 3rd down, it makes it hard to win a ball game because then you're relying on your defense, you're relying on your special teams.
All right, the offense back out there now. Let's see what they can put together. They'll run on 1st down. It's Jones. And he's going to get across midfield and into Charger territory. Tackle made there by the safety, Derwin James.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
And he's got this down to the 35. A gain of 13. It's a 1st down. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on. Clearly wasn't outside of the tackle box. There's your penalty.
And accompanying that penalty, a loss of down.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And he comes back with one complete. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. 2 minutes remaining in the first half. 10-7, our score. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
The LA defense up the snuff in coverage there. Pushes this to 4th down. And that penalty will move the ball to the 1-yard line.
So difficult to cover a fade route, and you're talking about into the end zone, and sometimes you panic a little as a defender, and the offensive guy.
And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Jets. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. 15 yards on the play. 1st down.
At the 40-yard line.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Another catch for him there. This one good for 11. 1st down. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30.
For as big and strong as some of these guys are, especially when you see them in full pads, it is sometimes hard to appreciate how truly fast they can move. That was incredible.
Forced out to his left. And now he's going to use his legs. And another tackle broken. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a 1st down. Now Jones. And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. Ronald Jones on his way to a... So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. They go play action here on first down. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, or that could have been trouble. Fortunately for him, that ball stayed close so that he could recover it on his own.
And you know the prayers that were going through his head as the ball escaped from him? How happy was he at the end of it when he found the football again, able to retain possession?
And they'll get him down here at the 23. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for third down.
Makes it 3rd and 12.
And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. And they had a gain of 10 last time, now a gain of 20 here.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the third quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. They're going to look to throw. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, third down.
Hayward on the coverage.
They'll look to throw again. A bullet throw, but incomplete. By the way, I got to apologize because I just realized for about the last 4 or 5 plays, I'm eking over into your territory up here in the booth. My bad. I'm going to get back over to my spot.
Yeah, we're not talking about our on-air commentary. I mean, what is all this extra paper? I mean, this is unusual for you.
My bad.
Normally you run a really tight ship. What's going on here?
Just like that incomplete pass, I'm going to try to tighten things up here for this next play. 8 yards that time, able to take off, and the result is a first down.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
From the shotgun, again to Jones. It was D.J. Jones who was there for the tackle. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. And he slings one that's incomplete.
Intended for number 81. Incomplete.
They'll break the huddle and come up on the 9th play of this drive, needing 5 yards on third down. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he is going to have a Jets first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
1st and 10 at the 28.
We have played 3 quarters. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now here on EA Sports. Back to throw now on first down. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Well, we always talk about how you've got to be quick when you go through your progressions, and here's another prime example. Trying to look downfield, he'd stand in the pocket, but just couldn't find anyone open, could he?
No, not enough time. They hit him and forced that incompletion. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. The Jets on third down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. That he will have the first down before he's tackled at the 12. It's a 7-yard gain there, and it's good enough to move the chains. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. They'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. Under 4 to go now as they come up on 2nd down. Out of the shotgun, it's Jones. And he's brought down. It's a good gain of 11. Sets him up 1st and goal.
I think there's a fatigue factor that's kicking in defensively. You know the will is still strong, but I think the offense is starting to bend it just a little bit, don't you?
Yeah, absolutely. And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. Late stages of the game here in the 4th quarter as this offense takes over 1st and 10. On first down, it's Jones. And a pretty big hole as he's down to about the 40. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. And when do they start thinking about burning these timeouts? They've got all three still defensively.
To me, you have to start right now. Here's the time, and that means you've got to stop them on defense, not give up the yardage, use your timeout in order to get the ball back and try and score yourself. But now is the time to start using those timeouts.
And keep in mind, it'll also stop the clock at the 2-minute warning. So it's Jets football as we get you reset here. They're not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. Now as we look down, it appears we've got a Jet shaken up on the play. We'll check on his status when we get back. On 2nd down, it's Jones. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. After the run by Jones, here's 1st and 10. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground.
And he was able to shed one tackle but could not get away from there.
Now the Chargers will use the second of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. On 2nd down, it's Jones. Chargers going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. An extra defensive back on the field for the Chargers now on 3rd down. Rolling to his right. He can run for it, and he will. Maybe not exactly what they had in mind, but that scramble good for 6 and a 1st down. That is an absolute backbreaker. That was a design passing play, wasn't a draw. You think you got him stopped, good coverage downfield, and he's able to pick up the first with his legs. Defensively, that kicks into your psyche and hurts a little bit, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and here's the thing.
Hammering for the goal line. He loses the football.
The pass. A fumble on the play.
When that ball popped free, we could hear it all the way up here. Those guys down on the field alerting everyone of the fumble. He's lucky that his offensive mates picked him up and jumped on it.
Yeah, and you have to think to yourself, and I'm sure they've been echoing it on the sideline and into the huddle. Guys, we have the lead. Just take care of the football. Don't make it easier for them to start to make a comeback.
After getting stuffed on 1st down, not much better there. 2-yard gain. 2 straight shots on the ground. Now on 3rd, do you go to the... And this will be caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Jets. A 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Jets will extend their lead.
Well, partner, when a team's up this big, this late in the game, I always wonder what's their motivation, because if it's me...
Charles, we saw a lot of points go up in this one.